Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode of traveling abroad videos that I do every time. And if this is your first time here, kindly subscribe and so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be notified. Today I've not gotten the best weather today since I wanted to get a good weather to record my video. Today the weather has been very cloudy, but I still decided to come live and still upload a video. I think about you guys, and I would like to use my channel as a medium to help a lot of people who like to travel. So today I'll be discussing about list of documents you need to prepare if you want to study abroad. And by God's grace, I've gotten myself a selfie stick, which is really helping me to make my videos. As we growing, I would like to get a nice studio where I can have lighting and a microphone and everything to record my videos. I want to do this in a professional way. So if you have not subscribe and let's grow this channel together. Thank you to all my subscribers. So let's go ahead. The first document you need if you are preparing to study abroad is a bank statement. Most schools in the US or especially in the US and other parts of the world, mostly they require that you submit a bank statement after you've gotten admission so that they can release your I-20, which is official document that shows you have been admitted to a particular university. But there are certain schools, I think, for example, Eastern New Mexico University. With that university, immediately you are applying to the school, as part of the documents you are uploading to the school, you are being asked to upload a bank statement of your sponsor. Yeah, you are being asked to upload a bank statement of your sponsor. So a school like this, you need to get as part of the documents you're supposed to prepare, you need to add a bank statement. It's very important. And the bank statement, some people ask how many months is required for school applications. The months that's required is like 6 months. 6 months bank statement is the requirement. So the second document you're supposed to prepare is your GRE or SAT score. Why do I mostly tell my clients to prepare for that GRE or SAT exams? Why? Because the GRE and the SAT score will enable you to get scholarships. So if you come to my consultancy and you ask me that you want to study abroad but you need a scholarship, the only thing I'll tell you is to go and write the GRE for the graduate students and SAT for undergraduate students. These exams that you're going to write will go a way forward to assist you in getting scholarships. You know, schooling abroad is very expensive. So if you need to write these exams to waive, let's say, part or full of your tuition, now I think it's something good. People even go ahead and the school awards people tuition waiver and as well as stipends if you're able to write these exams. So for now, in my last video, I said the school application is going to start in October of this year. So from now to October, the people who have contacted me that they want to study abroad, I've given them this list I'm talking to you about. And also, I have also told them to prepare. Some have started their classes and they are preparing for the GRE, the exams or the SAT exams. And the third document you need is a statement of purpose. The statement of purpose, I always tell people to write it themselves, because a country like US, you're going to go for interview. So if you're able to write your statement of purpose, what motivates you to study abroad, or what motivates you to do that program you are supposed to do, or what is motivating you to further your education, and that motivation, what motivates you, that's what you're going to put in the form of an essay, which that's what we call statement of purpose. For me, when I was preparing for my statement of purpose, that's what I did. Initially, I had friends who had already studied abroad. So what I did was I took their statement of purpose to help me get a view of how the statement of purpose is. So when I read through them, it helped me out, and I got how a statement of purpose looks like. And it went a way forward to help me write my own, because I did chemistry, and with chemistry we have specializations. I think there are guys like we have organic, inorganic, and my specialization was environmental chemistry. Everyone did their research work differently. So when I got them, it really helped me to know how I'm going to also put mine. And if you're able to write it yourself, it helps you to defend yourself at the visa interview. But if you allow people to write for you, it's not really helpful, because you yourself, if you want to study abroad, you should know the reasons why you want to study, what is motivating you, what is your career goals. All these sum up to what make the statement of purpose. And one thing I also did was I went to YouTube and I also searched statement of purpose. People have done a lot of videos about statement of purpose. I also learned from it, and I also edited some stuff from my statement of purpose. Some called it SOP. You understand? Yeah. So, and the fourth document you need is a CV or resume. You see, we have an academic CV and we have a job CV. Most people confuse between these two, and it looks like most people have problems with writing academic CV and which is called a job CV. They are different. Because I remember when I started my process, initially the guy who was helping me, I had to send him my job CV instead of. So he told me that no, we can't use the job for what academic. Yeah, on your academic work, on your job, your objectives are different from what objectives for schooling. You understand? So if you want to study abroad, you need to build up your own CV or resume. Some schools call it CV, some too call it resume. You need to build up your own CV or resume to suit the qualification that you are applying for. So if you are studying abroad, you need to get an objective why you want to study. And the fifth documents you need is your transcript and certificate. These documents you need to get them from your school, the school that you graduated from. You apply for it and you're gonna get it. So I think transcript and certificate are very easy to come by. You just go to your school, and most people graduate and they are being given their transcripts and certificates. And okay, so the sixth documents you're supposed to prepare if you're interested in studying abroad is an English proficiency certificate. From my school, which is KNUST University, what we did was that we went to the English department. You write an official letter to the English department head, then you want to request for your English proficiency certificate. I don't know how other schools goes, because Ghana in itself is an English-speaking country, and throughout your degree or our graduate or primary school, we were being used English to teach us. So because of that, basically, in some countries some schools they don't even allow you to upload any English proficiency, since Ghana is recognized as a country that we use English to teach us. That's our basic language, which we are being taught in school. It's English. So some schools wouldn't require for it, but some schools will require for it. That's what I've added to the list of documents you need. So for me, I went to the English department of KNUST University and I requested for it, and I had it. I just scanned it in the PDF, and anytime each school that I'm applying, if they require it, I just upload it. And the said document is you need your passport data page. Once you have a passport, if you want to travel, the first thing is what you need to get a passport, a traveling passport. That needs to come in mind before any other document. So once you have your passport, you just go to the cafe, you just scan the data page where you have your picture, your name, the expiry date, and all the other information. This is the page you need if you are applying or you want to study abroad, because some schools will allow you to upload your passport data page. It's very important. Take note of that. It's very important. And the eighth documents you're supposed to prepare is your recommendation letters. You need your recommendation letters. Most schools require like 3 recommendation letters, but mostly I advise people to get as much as 5. How are you going to get recommendation letters? Professors who taught you, teachers who taught you, they are the ones that you need to go to them and tell them that you are applying when you want to study further education abroad, and you love that they send recommendations to the various universities. You need to go and inform them, or if you have their contact, you call them. And once you call them, try and get their contact details, especially their school, university, or professor's card. Because with their card, they have their full name, they have their email address, official email address, and also they have the telephone number on it. Or if they have a card, try and request for it from these professors who taught you in school or your lecturers. So that, because if I'm applying for schools, most of the schools will require that you write their full name, you give them the email address and their telephone number. And most schools in the US, once you fill in their email address, an automatic email correspondence will be sent to the professors to recommend you. And you are supposed to waive your right to what? See the recommendation letters. You understand? So that's so most schools require 3, but for me, recommendations, a lot of students are also the other students or your classmates who are also what? Asking these same professors to send recommendations, and it becomes a very problem. It becomes big problem for professors. So I advise that instead of 3, those schools require 3, try and get details of 5 professors, their information, their name, their contact and email address, so that at least you fill all the 5, so that at least if 3 are able to do it, it's fine. Because professors, if you don't chase them, they're not going to recommend you. And it's one of the top problems. I've had friends who are contacting me and telling me that they've been chasing these professors and they couldn't send their recommendations. And you can pay application fee, and professors will not send your recommendation. And this is very, very sad. So if you don't want to repeat those mistakes, try as much as possible to get as many professors their details so that you can input them. So that at the end of the day, if you get 6 and 3 of them do it, you are true to go. And then the 9th document is what? Publication. If you have a publication, let's say after school, you were lucky, you're fortunate that the research work you did was able to you got a publication out of it. So it helps, especially if you have recommendations. For my instance, I got a publication, and it really helped me with my application. And all these documents, take note of this. All these documents are supposed to be in a PDF format. All the documents I've listed. So let me go over again. You need a bank statement, you need your GRE or SAT score, you need a statement of purpose, you need your resume or CV, you need transcript and certificates, English proficiency certificate, your passport data page, 5 recommendation letters, and publications. All these documents are supposed to be in the PDF format. So I'm going to end the video today. Thank you. And if it is the first time here, kindly subscribe so that anytime I upload a video, you're going to be notified. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.